Hello, welcome to another week. So it is Monday evening. We've moved on to working on some adventure buddies. Like right now we're doing these little lizards. They don't have eyeballs right now. But yeah, we're making some little lizards for adventure buddy keychains. And then I'll work on something else. Either way, today is an adventure buddy day. However, I put on the mask because like it's been years since I saw the mask. I don't really have words for how bad this movie is. Like, I feel like I loved this movie when I was a kid, and this is just so bad. We need to find something else to watch. Alright, we've made some progress. I have 3 of these little lizard buddies. 3 of these guys, and I've made 5 itty bitty baby turtles, which I think is super cute because London Comic Con is a Ninja Turtle celebration this year. So we've got 8 Pocket Pals, and now I have these 2 balls of the Skinny Chenille. So we're going to figure out what we can make for Pocket Pals with those. Alright, it is now 10:30. I now have 5 little jellyfish adventure buddies. I haven't done these guys before, so these 5 will be going into mystery bags for London Comic Con. And since it is 10:30, I think I'm gonna go to bed because I work tomorrow. Like, I work almost every day until Comic Con. So yeah, go add these guys to the pile, clean up the disaster that is my bed, and then go to sleep. Bye guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Y'all, it is Tuesday after work. I went to work, got home. I just finished prepping for dinner. I know it's already 8 p.m. but I have a weird schedule, so we are making a roasted tomato soup from scratch today. So I just got all of my tomato, onion, garlic mixture, whatever, popped into the oven to roast. So we will give that until 9 o'clock, about 40 minutes. And then we will turn it into soup. But I can't crochet. I mean, I could crochet, but I can't work on the stuff I'm in the middle of because it's in the other room and somebody is asleep, and I don't want to like turn the light on to find all my bits and bobs. And at the same time, somebody is asleep and my apartment is small, so I don't want to start sewing because the sewing machine is loud. So I thought I would continue working through my stash of fabric to pre-cut it into the things that I need to cut it into. So that's cutting pieces for dice bags, bowl cozies, cup cozies, and then keychains. In that order, because that's like the biggest to smallest pieces. I mean, if I get bored of cutting, I do have an entire stack of cup cozies that I need to hand stitch the buttons onto, so there's that option. But for now, I think I'm going to keep working through my fabric, doing some cutting, nice and relaxing. I've had to take a lot of drugs today because it was a bad pain day. I don't know what I did to my hip, but my hip was like, no you don't. So we've taken a lot of drugs, so I probably shouldn't do anything too detail oriented. So yeah, I'm gonna crack open my soda and start snipping and throw something onto my tablet. I don't know what I want to watch, but I will figure it out. Also, today we got the map for Renfest, which was really exciting. Don't know where we are on the map because apparently we don't get to find out where we are on the map until we go to load in, but that's fine. At least I have a map. At least I have like a basic layout of what's going on and where everything is. So that's exciting. I also did get into another market. I got the hooray email saying I got into another market, and problem is if I do that one, it will literally be 1, 2, 3, 4 markets, like 4 weekends in a row. So I don't know if I mentally have it in me to do that. So I need to make a decision whether or not I want to do that, because if I want to do that, I do need to pay for that by the end of this week. So we'll see what happens. Either way, I'm gonna start doing something productive. This is my tomato soup. That looks like some good soup. Okay, my soup. My soup is good. I'm calling this a win. I kind of wish I had remembered to buy Parmesan to put into it, because I would have made it like super top notch, but it's good soup.
Okay, so I just almost walked into 2 different skunks. They're real cute, but let's not do that.
Okay, Wednesday night, 8:45. I have finally made it home because I did bus home and then go to the grocery store, said hello to my dad, bought the remaining ingredients for me to make potato soup tomorrow, because I'm going to make a potato and leek soup. Leek? Either potato and leek or potato and veg soup. Either way, I'm going to make a potato soup. And now I have to decide, do I want to roast the potatoes or do I want to boil the potatoes? I haven't decided yet. Either way, I don't feel like cooking another soup tonight. So that's going to be a tomorrow project. And I don't even, like, I'm not hungry. I don't feel hungry. If I do get hungry, I can have some of the tomato soup I made yesterday or something else that I have. Or, more than likely, I will just eat this can of Pringles with my Dr. Pepper while I work on cutting fabric, because I need to sew dice bags, but in order to sew the dice bags, even though I have those cut out, I do need to cut up the lining for said dice bags, so I need to get with the snips. Plus, I am making really good progress through my fabric stash, like cutting and delegating to what projects what goes to, so I think I might just continue that, because somebody was up all night and then a bunch of today, so he's asleep. So, you know, don't want to start sewing with the sewing machine, but that doesn't mean I can't prep, and I have the next 2 days off, so tomorrow will be a sewing day. I mean, it should also be a gym day. Not 100% sure on if that's going to happen, because things are a little woo right now, but also I'm having lunch with my dad tomorrow at some point. And he was like, do you want to go to any stores tomorrow? And I was like, in my brain, I'm just like, hell yes, I do. But what came out of my mouth was like, no, I'm trying to work through my stash because I am a broke bitch, okay? I don't have any money until I make money at Comic-Con. Well, that's a lie. I get paid the Friday before Comic-Con, but I don't have any money because I've been buying supplies. And I've been being an adult. I haven't even bought any Halloween stuff this week, okay? I'm feeling, my spooky side is feeling neglected, but that's fine. We'll have to like sew something spooky. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna start cutting fabric. Well, after I play my silly little iPad games for like a half hour, and then I'm gonna go to cutting fabric. Okay, I'll see you later.
All right, it is Thursday. Oh, wow. Thursday morning. Technically, it's not afternoon yet. I'm headed to get coffee, and then we're gonna wait for my dad to pick me up because my dad offered to take me to lunch. So I'm gonna go to lunch with my dad. He's also bringing me potatoes, peppers, I think some corn, and more tomatoes from their garden. So that's awesome. That's for my potato soup. And then he asked me if I wanted to go to Value Village with him. So I guess I'm going to go thrifting with my dad before I get to anything even remotely productive today. That's okay. I usually only see my dad on holiday. So that's fine. I'll hang out with my dad for a few hours. It'll be fun. See if I can convince him to buy me some spooky things. But yeah, so we're going to go get coffee and we'll come back later to do some actual sewing because somebody's not asleep, so I can actually sew today.
All right, it's Friday morning. I just ran to Tim Hortons. I got up, showered, obviously. We peeled and cut up potatoes, which are actually at home on the stove, boiling. Not alone, there's somebody else there. But yeah, so we are cooking the potatoes, and then we will turn that into potato soup. I don't know how much I'm going to get done. I need to put together a travel crochet bag because I kind of forgot that we were going to the Paranormal Circus tonight. And I also was not aware that we were doing a whole dinner things. Plus it's not in the city, so I guess my ride's picking me up at 3:30. and it is 1:30 now, so I have 2 hours to finish making the potato soup because I promised I would make it today before I knew that I wouldn't be home for dinner. And put together a go bag and figure out what I'm going to do for the next little bit because I don't have a whole lot of time to work on things today. But Paranormal Circus, so that should be exciting. Okay, so soup is put together. It's gonna cook for like an hour before I add the cheese and blend it. But that's happening. So I did this stack of dice bags yesterday. And now I'm working on sewing the lining for them. So I'm just gonna keep doing the lining and the dice bags. Because I've got an hour and a half before I have to be ready to, an hour and a half before I leave. So probably sew for about an hour and then pack my go bag. Alright y'all, I did the thing. I look like a human. I kind of straightened my hair. It's very fluffy because humidity and whatnot. But she cute. I'm wearing makeup. This is the first time I've worn makeup in a hot minute. Yeah, so we are waiting for a ride. Should be here any minute. We have a bag with yarn for travel, so we're gonna work on some of the Adventure Buddies while we're in the car. And I'm really glad that I threw a sweater in my bag because it's windy and chilly. Well, hello, it is 10 degrees, which while not cold is very, very cold comparative to the weather that we have been having. So my one hoodie does not feel like enough. I'm absolutely exhausted because I got home at like 1 a.m. Was it worth it? Yes it was. The Paranormal Circ was a really, really good show. Kind of makes me miss gymnastics and doing that kind of stuff. But it was a really good show. And then we wandered around a Walmart because we saw pictures that there was Frankenstein t-shirts. We did not find the Frankenstein t-shirts at that location, but that's fine. Yeah, it was a really good night. I'm glad I went. Pretty sure there was a little clip from the show or two. I don't know, I'll put them in here. But anyway, it's cold, so I have a hot coffee today. And my hot coffee, I made French vanilla, half hot chocolate, because I don't like the taste of normal people coffee, but that's okay. And we're gonna go to work. Probably gonna be obnoxiously early for work because I was trying not to be late. That's fine. And then we're done at 5 today instead of closed, so like, that should be good. It means I get home a tiny bit earlier. And then I think I will work on more Adventure Buddies because I kind of just want to like curl up in my bed and I can crochet while I'm curled up in my bed. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Alright, so it's Saturday afternoon. One of my coworkers is absolutely awesome sauce and was like, you can leave early if you want. And I was like, cool, thanks. So because I have an awesome sauce coworker and an awesome sauce friend who was in buying stuff, I got a ride home. So now I'm like cozy in my bed because I'm exhausted. But we're gonna throw something on TV and we're gonna crochet because we are gonna be productive. Okay, so it's Sunday after work. Last night I made 5 tiny whales. Little whale Adventure Buddies. Obviously they need eyeballs, and I did this duck who needs eyeballs and a beak. But I did pick up some sew-on eyes at work today that are small enough for those guys. So I'm just gonna continue making those. I've got 5 whales, so I need 4 more duckies, and then I don't know what we're gonna do after that, but I don't think I have enough Adventure Buddies yet to fill all of my dice bags, so I need more Adventure Buddies. Maybe some snacks. I don't know. Either way, adventure buddy. Alright, so end of the night, I ended up with 5 of these little guys. They're just tiny little whales that I will be putting onto keychains because they're adventure buddies. And I got 3 little ducks. 3 little ducks. Little weird happy little guys that will also become keychains for adventure buddies. But that's it for this week, and I will see you guys next week with crunch time as I freak out and stress out. Yay! Okay, that's bye.